guys, so let's get right into the video. Let's go. I'm going to be using a different primer on my face. This one is much more thicker, like to fan this to dry out. So next I'm going to be using is my phone. So I'm just going to let's see how well this primer works. This is the primer doing this. I'm going to be using this mic. I'm just going to be putting an amount here. To take this and put the amount that I want. Okay, so I saw somewhere that whenever you're using this concealer, practically any concealer, I'm going to emphasize on this one that you should apply and let it dry. So that's what we're going to be doing. Basically what I would do before is I would apply my concealer. I basically don't know how long I have to leave this for it to dry out. So while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to be drying my brows in this, and this brush is crooked. I know it's not going to give me what I want, but I'm just going to use this to fill in my brows, I'm going to draw in. I'm just going to use this too. So before and after, I don't know if you can see the difference. To brush and to clean the brows, I'm going to be using this brush as well. I'm going. So I think this has sat for a while, right? So I'm just going to use Beauty Blender and blend. Let your concealer dry up, like let your concealer sit in your face before you start blending it out. It's because and something else that I learned is that whenever you're blending out your concealer, you should look this way so you can get into this part, right? And it's not going to like crease or like fold, like your under eye will fold. I don't know if these are tips that are helpful, but I feel it is helpful because you see it's not having that when I go into like this, it's going to be folding. So I am following every tip that I hear. Okay, so now this is, oh my god, this makes a difference. You can see the like this is me blending out my concealer without allowing it to dry up, and this is me blending out my concealer, letting it to dry up, letting it to absorb it before I start blending it out. Can you see the difference? Like, tell you something, if you're not learning new things while you're in the process of learning makeup, if you're not learning new things, then you're on the wrong part. You always have to learn new things and know new things. Concealer is blended out. You can still see the harsh lines. Okay, so I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I'm going to follow my leads and like follow my instincts. Okay, the next thing we're going to be doing is my blush, and I do see people say, oh, it's fine to do concealer then blush then concealer. I think it's okay, it's pretty fine, it's not. Now let's blend this. Oh my god, I think I added too much, but okay, so today I think I did too much. So I'm going to be going in with my concealer again, and I would see people like set their blush with the powder first, but I'm not going to be doing that because I am not a professional. I'm going to do what I know. So we're going to let this to sit on the face as well. We're going to let this sit. Okay, while we're letting this sit, we're going to be using this. I added a little bit here. After putting this, I'm also going to let it sit on my face to blend this out. Obviously it has sat on my face for a while, so I'm just Hi guys, so this is what I've come up with. Next thing I'm going to go and use my powder. This loose powder makes a lot of mess. Okay, so while we're waiting for this to set all in, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. I'm just going in with this color. I'm just going to use my wand. Next thing I'm going to be doing is my powder blush. Next I'm going to be using is my press-on powder. I set with basically two loose powders, one press-on powder. So I just want to do more blush. When I do something that I like, I would like to do extra.